Imagine standing on the shores of a quiet bay nearly 600 years ago. No skyscrapers, no neon lights, no bullet trains screaming past at hundreds of kilometers an hour, no crowds crossing Shibuya like a swarm of ants. Instead, all you can hear is the gentle splash of fishing boats against wooden docks, the rustling of reeds in the breeze, and birds circling above the calm waters of what we now call Tokyo Bay. Hard to believe, isn't it? Because this tiny settlement wasn't called Tokyo at all. It was Edo. And blimey, no one living here could have imagined that one day this sleepy little village would become the biggest city on Earth. Our story begins in the year 1457. Japan isn't one united nation under a powerful emperor. Not really. Across the islands, rival warlords are forever trying to nick each other's land. Alliances last about as long as a cup of state. He's given one simple job: build a fortress. Not just anywhere, but on a stretch of land beside Edo Bay, where rivers meet the sea. At first glance, it doesn't look like much. Swamps, marshes, fishing huts, mud tracks. Most people would have walked away thinking, nah, this place isn't worth the bother. But Dokkan sees something different. He notices the natural waterways, the defensive advantages, the easy access to the sea, the fertile land nearby. Most importantly, he sees potential. And sometimes that's all history needs. Workers begin hauling enormous stones across muddy ground. Carpenters shape massive beams by hand. Day after day, the sound of axes echoes through the forests.
Women wash clothes along the rivers. Men mend fishing nets before sunrise. Priests ring temple bells that echo across the growing settlement. Everyday life is hard, but it has rhythm. It has purpose. As the years roll on, Japan slips deeper into the Sengoku period, the so-called Age of Warring States. Honestly, it's absolute chaos. Powerful clans are constantly fighting. One castle falls, another rises. Samurai pledge loyalty one year and switch sides the next. Villages burn. Fields are abandoned. Thousands lose their lives in battles that most ordinary people never wanted. Yet somehow, Edo survives. It's still small compared with famous cities like Kyoto, but its strategic location keeps drawing more people in. Trade increases. Roads. The transformation had only just begun. When Tokugawa Ieyasu arrived in Edo in 1590, he didn't find a glittering capital waiting for him. Far from it. What stood before him was still a rough town built around a sturdy castle, surrounded by marshland, winding rivers, and endless patches of countryside. To plenty of people, it looked like a strange choice for the headquarters of the most powerful warlord in eastern Japan. He's lost the plot, some probably muttered. Why swap rich, established lands for this? But Ieyasu wasn't interested in impressing people in the moment. He was playing the long game. Almost immediately, he ordered roads to be widened, rivers to be managed, and defenses strengthened. Thousands of laborers poured into Edo. Hills were carved away. Marshes were drained. Canals were dug by hand. Timber floated down rivers from distant forests, while huge stones were hauled from quarries to reinforce the castle. It was exhausting work. Many workers spent years covered in mud from sunrise until sunset. Yet with every passing season, Edo grew. More houses appeared, more workshops opened,